What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. And I thought we would do a final 2024 fleet update. Now, looking at the calendar and looking at upload scheduling, I think this is actually going to be posted the first day of 2025. So this is going to be a end of 2024 fleet update / beginning of 2025 fleet update. But I thought we would at least walk around all the vehicles here because everything is here currently. And kind of talk about plans or what is currently going on, what parts we have sitting in wait. So guys, I guess first up here, since we are already standing here, is the new 2024 392 Jeep Wrangler. Now we've already done a little bit of suspension work, and I did not on camera, but I swapped this thing out to all red badging. So the red trail rated badge, the red Jeep logo, the red Rubicon, everything, even the red tow hooks front and rear, to get rid of the bronze that comes on the 392s. I even had the wheels sent out for powder coat, so they're black and not bronze anymore. I just didn't really care for the bronze, which is what comes with your 392. What parts we have sitting here? We just the other day got a Warren winch plate and a Warren 10S winch for this thing. So that will be a upcoming video throwing a winch on it. Now, I've done a whole bunch of winch installs on Jeeps, obviously at the dealership, but that is always with the Mopar winch plate, and that thing's kind of a pain. It's multiple pieces. It's not very fun to install. So I've got the Warren winch plate to go with the Warren winch. So I'm excited to, for once, install a different winch plate than the Mopar one to see if it's a million times better to install or what. This thing's been wheeled multiple times. I know we probably haven't really made a video on those wheeling trips, but hopefully the next trip I will actually get a camera mounted on this thing so you guys can see this does actually get used. Now guys, moving over here to the dedicated track car, the 2018 Camaro ZL1 1LE, and this thing is absolutely filthy right now from its last track adventure, and that was out with Hoovie of Hoovie's Garage on his channel, out with the Bugatti Veyron, a Maybach, it was a whole laundry list of cars. The new Ford GT was out there, and Elliott in his Prius. So that was an absolute blast, but this thing is very, very dirty from playing out in the wet. Any upcoming mods or updates? To be honest, this thing needs to have its oil pump replaced. These have a known bad oil pump on these things, and this one is right in the date range. Sometime before it gets bad or before it breaks or finally cracks, this thing does need an oil pump replaced, which is a massive, massive undertaking on the 6th gen Camaro platform. So that's always been in the back of my mind that that needs done. But if that doesn't get done, this thing does need all of its fluids changed before the next track season. So engine oil, transmission fluid, rear axle fluid. I just did brake fluid recently. So this thing needs fluids changed, but it's going to be sitting through winter on a battery tender like it normally does before next track season. Now guys, over here in my side of the garage, I actually have Mom's 2015 Jeep Wrangler JK, and this thing is actually currently for sale. I'll throw some actual decent pictures of the thing up as I'm talking, but if you are in the market for a JK Wrangler, this is pretty decently sorted. I will kind of talk about quickly everything that's done. 2015 JK with 84,000 miles. This is a sport, so it is cloth interior, but I did add a heated seat kit to the driver's seat. This is a MyGig radio, which I added backup camera to, hardtop headliner, brand new BFG KO2s in the 285/70R17 JL Rubicon size with nice freshly painted JK Wrangler wheels. We've got a inch and a half spacer lift Rubicon shocks our JL Rubicon style front bumper, LED headlights. We've kind of really nicely OEM Plus put this thing together, and it's pretty darn nice. Everything's sorted out from all of the maintenance, spark plugs, transmission fluid, rear axle fluid. Everything's been done on this. New oil cooler, thermostat, radiator, all of those JK things that often go bad. This has already gotten taken care of. So if you're in the market, like I said, for a white JK Sport, this one's pretty decent. Got it here in Wichita, Kansas. Got it listed for $19,000 on Marketplace, hoping to walk away with about $18,000. So, like I said, if you're in the market, hit me up and maybe we can do lunch and sell you a JK Wrangler. Now, also currently sitting here in the garage, if you guys watched the live stream Sunday, we were wrenching on this 2017 Dodge Journey with a 3.6. Picked this up for a family member and have been doing a few maintenance, repairs, stuff like that. So this is temporarily in the garage while I'm working on it. Now guys, moving over here to her side of the garage, we've got the 2021 Ram TRX. And currently there's not really any plans for any mods. There's of course many things I would like to do. I would still love to throw a aftermarket front bumper on this thing, and yeah, but those are very expensive with TRX tax involved on those. So I have not gotten anything in the works for the TRX. This thing just recently this year got put back together. We had a video with the cab off doing our other cylinder head gasket. This thing had a goofy kind of factory issue where the cylinder head bolts were loose, causing coolant to get into the cylinders, cause a misfire. It was covered under the factory powertrain warranty, but unfortunately I'm the warranty and I had to be the one that did it there in the dealership. So this thing is, for the first time in its life, completely solid. It runs smoother. It does everything so much better than it's ever done before, now that it's got good head gaskets, or non-leaking head gaskets, if you will. And the last car here in the garage is the wife's new 2025 Equinox EV LT. This is the new base model, cheapest EV on the market after all the rebates and what have you. But this thing is doing well. I do actually have a couple of parts for this thing. They're just cosmetic parts. We're going to be swapping out all of the normal chrome badging for all of the GM accessory black badging on this thing, just so it looks a little bit better. And that's how I would have ordered the thing if we obviously would have ordered it. So those will be going on probably in a future video. Again, it's not a Equinox specific thing, but I will at least show my method of how I remove OEM badges and get the new ones back on in the perfect location without any issues. So yeah, we will do that just as kind of a decent DIY on how to do badge swaps or badge removals. And the only other vehicle in the fleet, and it's not my personal fleet, but the family fleet, is Dad's 2020 Jeep Wrangler JL Sport, which has been on the channel quite a bit on all of the different parts and pieces we have put on, and that thing is doing well. Again, no current or future mods that I can think of on the schedule for that thing. But guys, I just wanted to bring you out into the garage with kind of a final 2024 vehicle fleet update if we've got new people on the channel that don't even know what all we've got here in the garage. Now, I am thinking of starting a new segment or episode, or I don't know what you want to call it, but I think I'm going to call it This Week in the Shop or something like that. Let me know if you guys would be even interested in this. I'm thinking of taking decent pictures or videos or what have you of weird stuff that has come into the shop or that we're working on in the shop, and sitting down at the end of each week and kind of going through, you know, 3 or 4 weird things or costly repairs or whatever. Again, let me know down in the comments if that would be something you would be interested in, is a little kind of weekly sit down with me kind of complaining about different things, like I said, that we've got in the dealership there. Whether that be a weird warranty repair or a weird thing that broke or a weird designed thing that caused an issue, something along those lines that might be kind of interesting for guys that aren't able to be back there in the shop. All right, guys, like I said, I think this video is coming out on the 1/1 of 25, even though this is our 2024 fleet update. But guys, I hope you guys have an awesome new year. And as I always say, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.